historical days. Had a very good baseball program. You know, you wouldn't,
Right.
that's how suburban, whatever, but no,
Yep.
they were good.
They do.
Chicago State's had a reasonable baseball team. So being surprised at that, everything else. They have other problems.
All the city colleges.
Did you bring your, no, you brought it up here today.
It's not important. I'm still.
That's something I didn't take care of.
Is it? I'll skip on.
I didn't hear different.
You around tomorrow?
I didn't hear different.
No.
No.
I'll stand for the
Not
pledge.
Oh, you don't sound so good, Larry.
There it is, it's on, no?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, welcome, and just for your information, we are being recorded, and although it's not in the order, anyone wishing to speak should fill out a paper and give it to me, and we will give you your chance. Right. And we need approval of the April 8th, 2019 regular and executive session meeting minutes.
So moved.
We'll do separate.
Yes.
We'll do regular and then.
Oh, regular?
The
Okay.
regular, yes.
Regular.
So moved.
I'll second.
Paul?
Okay.
Okay, Weissel?
Yes.
Paulmeyer? Yes. Palmisano?
Yes.
Goldberg?
Yes.
Mazurik?
Yes.
Herman?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Approval of the executive session meeting minutes, April 8th, 2019.
So moved.
Second. Paulmeyer? Yes. Palmisano?
Yes.
Goldberg?
Yes.
Mazurik?
Yes.
Herman?
Yes.
Weissel?
Yes.
Motion carried.
And we'll move to approval of the canvassed election results of April 2nd, 2019.
So moved.
As soon as I find it. Oh, okay, it's right on top. Okay. Total votes for Ron Mazurik, 348. Ed Palmisano, 310. Karen Scrimini, 257. Janet Paulmeyer, 300. Julie Pappas, 418. Crystal Johnson, 291. Benjamin
You say so.
Usation.
How'd I do, Ben?
You can just go Jay.
266. Adriana
DeChinko.
DeChinko, 192. Juan Hernandez, 428. Elizabeth Duchess, 356.
Oh, you're saying the other votes.
I need a motion to approve the canvassed election results.
So
Make a
moved.
motion.
So, you did?
I'll second it. Ed got it first.
Okay.
Okay, Palmisano?
Yes.
Goldberg?
Yes.
Mazurik?
Yes.
Herman?
Yes.
Weissel?
Yes.
Paulmeyer? Yes. Motion carried.
And we have plaques somewhere.
I guess you gotta find this here. Approval is correct.
And Karen, who's not here. Okay. And in appreciation, presented to Ed Palmisano, in grateful appreciation for your dedicated service and commitment to Beecher School District 200U, board member from 2015 to 2019.
Thank you, sir.
Presented to Janet Paulmeyer. same thing. Thank you very
So,
much.
Thank you very much.
Spelled right.
It is spelled correctly, yes, so thank you.
Box isn't supposed to be.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Not supposed to be.
Because they have little stands on the block, so
Okay,
they stay.
great, thanks.
All right, we need minutes from the current meeting.
Okay. Those being called to order at 5:30 PM. The absence of Karen Scrementi, all other board members were present. Also, Mr. Cox and myself. The Pledge of Allegiance was recited. The approval of the April 8th regular session minutes, a motion and second. Motion carried. Executive session minutes of April 8th, motion and second, motion carried. And then the approval of canvassed election results of April 2nd, motion and second, and motion carried there.
Any corrections? I need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Okay.
Okay, Goldrick,
Yes.
Mazurik.
Yes.
Herman,
Yes.
Weissel,
Yes.
Hallmeyer,
Yes.
Palmisano.
Yes.
Motion carried.
And we adjourn this session. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Stick around and go involved.
I'm sitting around for this thing. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Polly. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for everything. Oh, I'm sorry. I just walked away. All right.
Because we didn't get one sent.
Oh,
I'm sorry, yeah.
So, any questions? Oh, no. Great, thank you.
oh, okay, yeah.
Thank you, Carla.
Did you take out the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul. She brought me flowers.
Julie and Juan and Liz, we have 3 open chairs. If you join us, please.
Where do you sit?
Wherever you sit is where you sit.
wherever, right now.
Yeah.
There we got some smiles.
I assume we need a motion to appoint you as Tim. Yep. I'll do that. Oh.
That is mine.
Right off the bat, I'm like, okay, this is gonna work.
Yes. She could hang in the garage.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. At this point in time, I need a motion to appoint the superintendent as president pro temp and the superintendent secretary as secretary pro temp.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, Weissel,
Yes.
Duchess,
Yes.
Hernandez,
Yes.
Goldrick,
Yes.
Pappas,
Yes.
Mazurik.
Yes.
And Herman.
Yes.
Motion carried.
That also calls the roll. So if the 4 elected board members would please stand to give your board oath. We'll take our time in reciting. Do you have one?
Yes.
It should be in there. Have extras if you don't. If they got-
Is it on the back of the?
Here we go.
No, it should be a separate sheet. Have extras there.
So we're going to start, we're going to say "I," and then you're going to say your name all together, and it's going to be muddled. And then we're going to take our time. It's going to take about 2 minutes, but just keep going, keep rolling, try to stay together. Okay, ready? I, Ronald
Julie
Mazzarri,
Pappas,
do solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of member of the Board of Education of Beecher School District 200U in accordance with the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and the laws of the State of Illinois to the best of my ability. I further swear that I shall respect taxpayer interests by serving as a faithful protector of the school district's assets. I shall encourage and respect the free expression of opinion by my fellow board members and others who seek a hearing before the board, while respecting the privacy of students and employees. I shall recognize that a board member has no legal authority as an individual, and that decisions can be made only by a majority vote at a public board meeting. And I shall abide by majority decisions of the board while retaining the right to seek changes in such decisions through ethical and constructive channels. As part of the Board of Education, I shall accept the responsibility for my role in the equitable and quality education of every student in the school district. I shall foster with the board extensive participation of the community, formulate goals, define outcomes, and set the course for Beecher School District 200U. I shall assist in establishing a structure and environment designed to ensure all students have the opportunity to attain their maximum potential within a sound organizational framework.
I shall strive to ensure a continuous assessment of student achievement, all conditions affecting the education of our children in compliance with state law. I shall serve as education's key advocate on behalf of students and our community schools to advance the vision of Beecher School District 200U, and I shall strive to work together with the district superintendent to lead the school district toward fulfilling the vision the board has created, fostering excellence for every student in the areas of academic skill, knowledge, citizenship, and personal development.
Very nicely done. And you'll note that on that, the actual school code is cited on that. So they're the ones who make you say it. So at this point in time, I would like to open the floor for nominations for board president.
And they don't have to be seconded, I read.
Correct.
You can nominate yourself, and then when I also read, well, I talked to somebody else, you can also, this is not a time when you need to abstain from voting for yourself. just
Correct.
to make that clear. Okay. So,
Well, I would like to nominate Larry as president, so.
Any other nominations for president?
I'll nominate Mr. Mazurek for president.
Any other nominations for president? Need a nomination to close nominations?
So moved.
Okay, nominations are closed. By show of hands, those in favor of Mr. Herman, board president? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I count 5. By show of hands, those for Mr. Mazurek as board president? 1. 5 votes to 1, Mr. Herman is board president. The meeting is yours.
Thank you. I open nominations for election of the board vice president.
I nominate Paul Goldrick, Vice President.
Any other nominations?
I nominate Mr. Mazurek for vice president.
Any other nominations? Need a motion to close nominations.
So moved.
All those in favor of Paul Goldrick as vice president, indicate by raising your hand. Okay. All those in favor of Ron Mazurek as vice president? Okay. Mr. District, you've been elected Vice President. Excuse me. We move to election of Board Secretary. Nominations?
Nominate Julie Pappas.
I'd like to nominate Liz.
Any other nominations? Motion to close nominations? All those in favor of Julie Pappas as Board Secretary indicate by raising their hand.
I'm sorry, I can't vote.
You can.
Yes, you can. Okay. And all those in favor of Liz Duchess? Liz, you've been appointed Secretary.
Thank you.
Thank you. We need a motion to reaffirm all existing contracts, professional relationships, resolutions, and policies.
So moved.
Second?
Okay. Weissel,
Yes.
Duchess,
Yes.
Hernandez,
Yes.
Goldberg,
Yes.
Pappas,
Yes.
Mazur,
Present.
and Herman.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Need a motion, I'm sorry, were there any other, anyone from the floor? I didn't see any. Thank you. Motion for adjournment.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Fantastic. And now, anybody?
Go ahead.
Yep, go ahead. Any existing board members that want to stay and continue the conversation, you are more than welcome to. The next probably half an hour or so is just going to be an orientation for our 3 incoming board members. And so if you're anxious to get home and start watching the NFL draft like I am, then feel free to do that. But otherwise, we're just going to continue the conversation.
And that concludes our public meeting.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. And I aspirated some
I have in the past.
and we are
When did you do that?
about 3 o'clock.
That was the sweetest thing.
To stay
We
out,
are
you know, there's so many.
extracting our honey from our bees.
And as soon as they go, boom, they're out the door. And there's a building, you know, but there's no law that says they have to stay.